Hampi, a UNESCO World Heritage Site in India, is a treasure trove of history, architecture, and culture. I personally enjoyed my experience, and I really recommend you hire a guide to explore it in all its beauty and history.
Welcome to Hampi. Come with me, let's explore the ancient forts.
Here are a few things I learned and studied on my trip, which I would like to share with you guys. Hampi was once the capital of the Vijayanagara Empire in the 14th century. Yeah, that was pretty long ago, which was one of the most powerful empires in South India. So, walking through its ruins, I felt like I was stepping back in time, imagining the bustling markets filled with merchants and trading spices, textiles, and
It rains so beautifully.
So when it starts raining, there is like a small hole here. So the raindrop will pass through that hole and it'll go down and it'll end up here. And from here it'll drip and then it'll go again and it'll form a beautiful design. So basically when it rains, you can like see a masterpiece.
That's so beautiful. Wow. So it's art even in the rain.
that became our tour guide for the time being. But yeah, we were even handed over a map or an imagination of what it looked like back then with different people of different nationalities trading so freely in the outside.
I overheard this from a guide. So the Vijayanagara Empire indirectly funded Bangalore. Do you want to know how? So the kings had funded Kempe Gowda, who had founded Bangalore. I mean, even our airport is called Kempe Gowda Airport. So basically, the Vijayanagara Empire has founded both Hampi and Bangalore. And also, I overheard a story of a king here. He had to be crowned as a king, but you were qualified to do that only if you were married. And there was also pressure because his brother was going to get crowned, but then he was in love with a temple dancer. So he was forced to go all the way to Mysore and marry a king's daughter there, and then he was crowned. After which he came back here and married the dancer which he loved. So that's a little story I heard, and I thought it would be nice to share with you guys. So yeah, it's very beautiful. This is a chariot. This is the Saptaswara Mandapam, and it is closed for renovation. As you can see, there are new pieces inside.
Temples and structures in Hampi showcase exquisite Dravidian architecture. The Virupaksha Temple, with its towering gopuram, just left us in awe. This place was not any normal place. It was special places where even the crowning of kings and wedding took place. There was even places where they hung curtains and the rails were still intact and in place. We even saw little cannonballs, those that were thrown at the enemies, and we imagined the pain and the agony of being crushed under these heavy balls. We were not allowed to touch it, and that was such a shame because I really wanted to see how it felt. One guy started weighing it in his hand, and the guide there promptly was like, "No, please don't do that, sir." It was really beautiful. There was a lot of ruins which I had seen only in social textbooks.
Look at these inscriptions. It's still the same even now. Show some letters.
This is here, I guess.
Where's your hand?
And this, no, no.
Which one?
No.
Yeah, that's Na.
And what is that? The? Oh, this is K, right?
Yeah, correct. Yes, sir. We figured out that those vertical pillars were something called tulabara. In fact, we do this weighing thing even now in Guruvayur on like birthdays, anniversaries, lunar eclipses. So we weigh the exact amount of the bananas, for an example, and we donate it away. That's what it is. I can't believe they used to store elephants in here.
So you travel Hampi with us. Stay tuned for the next trip.
Of the equal weight and was donated on special